Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Athletics. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So up next, Sean Jones. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. So 2 down, and here's Freddie Freeman. Hit on the ground to short, Jones. And that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 3 and the A's 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. Jones batting 6th in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. Sasaki with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. The pitch. Up the middle, Kim. Glove flip to second, on to Freeman, double play, inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Hit on the ground to short, Jones. Zips it to first, and they get the out on Smith.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Stone back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these A's putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he
lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw in, and the leadoff man aboard.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Zach Geloff now at the plate. Runner on the go. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 11-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Sean Jones will hit next. First pitch swinging.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That misses off the outside edge. The A's looking to add another. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Whips it across, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. They lead it, though, 11-4. Man at first, nobody out. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Miller, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. On the ground, 2 ball. Toss to Naylor. Now 1 gone in the ninth. So runner at second, 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Line drive. And that'll do it. The A's slug their way to a win in this one. Jones had a decent showing in this one.
Didn't like
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Edman. And that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the A's 1. 1 out, bases empty.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
That's towards center. Edman makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Grounds 1 to short. Toss to Naylor. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 2 on, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 6-3. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Marcus Semien. Runner on the go, and they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
That one the other way. Base hit. One run is in. The throw home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And it's a one-run game. One down. Runner at first. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. What a stop. Off-balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jones swings through it for strike one. 0-1. One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. And that one fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
0-2 now. Inside, just missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Ripped to short. Toss to Naylor, and Tucker is retired. They limit the damage here. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the A's 7. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. The A's take the first 2 games of this series. Jones could have done more in this game despite the win. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. Snell back to work. Snell in his 11th season, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And that is out of play. Kicks and fires. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Dairon Blanco steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ground ball to first. Could be 2. Off balance speed. There's 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. Bottom of the 6th. And here is Sean Jones. Jones, in his rookie season, 22 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Late with the swing there.
You know, these Athletics just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And he chases that one. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Swing and a ground ball to first, but it pulls him off the bag. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. Snell back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The shortstop takes the ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the air, right side. Tucker should have it. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
First and second, 2 outs. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Jones had a game to forget in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
Sean Jones looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Athletics going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. New inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. Martin back to work. Ground ball left side. Throws to first. One up, one down. Start of the fourth, and now the shortstop, Sean Jones.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball two.
You know, these Athletics showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Rogers makes the grab. One down. 2 out, space is empty. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Way out front for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that skips in the dirt. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the White Sox 3 and the A's nothing. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Simeon tossed to second. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones.
Oh, boy.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several.
But here the thing about it is,
he's trying for third. In there for strike 3. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. No outs, runner at first. And now Edgar Caro. The pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. On a nailer, they get 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throw to first, and what a play! Ball game. Jones had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Baldwin stands at first with 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Jones over to second, and that's 2. 1 out, runner at second. Jones, the next to hit. Line drive. Gone.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Cannon back to work. Swings over the top of that one.
You know, these A's looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. And the batter now, Zach Geloff. Move to first. Jones back in on a dive.
You asked me how it would work.
Base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for
Great.
anything in the dirt. Try your best.
We had more people than we had all year, than they had last year.
Runner on the go.
We got the most kids registered.
Base hit.
We got the most kids registered, and
Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third.
we're gonna be the first team to get our equipment.
So a great job there, stepping up to the challenge.
In June,
Really
is it June 26th or July 26th? One of the two. I think it's June 26th. We
And
get our
now
equipment.
Marcus Simeon steps up in a big spot. And now it's 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the seventh.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jones now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone. Bottom of the inning, so now it's the White Sox DH, J.J. Bleday. Swing and a slow roller. Jones. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
This is J.J. Bleday. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Hard hit left side. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Jones had the Next up for the A's, Sean Jones. Base hit, one run is in. Fires to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Zach Geloff. High fly ball, shallow right field. And that'll do it. Base is empty, one away. And next to hit for the Sox, Brooks Baldwin. On the ground to the left. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And it beats him. What a play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the A's designated hitter, Zach Geloff. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again in the dirt. The A's looking to add another. Runner on the move again. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Here is Marcus Semien. To first, might be 2. Shent to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And midway in the 4th, it's the A's 2. 1 out. Runner at second. This is J.J. Bleday. On the ground. Zips it to first, and there's 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here on the south side, and the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. Swings through the sweeper.
You know, these Athletics need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Go ahead run on base. And next is the designated hitter, Zach Geloff. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Marcus Semien. Man at second. Runner takes off. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's the left fielder. Hot shot to third.
What?
Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over.
Look at me, what?
Snag over at first is the only reason this game is still tied. We saw a good stretch needed to make the play. And
here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
No batter, number 7. Second baseman, Rodgers.
The pitch. Up the middle. Jones. Tosses to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So they strand a pair. We look ahead to inning number 8. We are tied 2-2. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Up and in, 1-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
To the right side. Off balance feed, there's one. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So 2 down. Now here is Brendan Rodgers. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he dives in with the winning run and the White Sox.
Ow!
And a 3.
Bro, he was out, man. They gave him that shit, bro. Y'all be cheating.
Sean Jones, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Athletics going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. Jones turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. The shortstop takes the ball.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Chisholm makes a nice running catch. One out, base is empty.
Oh. I'll smack him. Uh-oh.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Lays out and makes the play. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Excuse me.
The A's down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Hit in the air left field. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Man at second. Out to short. Toss to Naylor. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Jones with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Kim over at second. Reyes.
Damn, I feel like it was already past 11. It's just 11:37.
On the ground, 2 ball.
Huh?
Jones tossed to second, and that's 2.
No.
1 down. Sean Jones up next for the A's. That one fouled off. Jones recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. And the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
That's out to center field. And there's 2 away.
The second baseman,
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. On the ground, Jones gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Man at first, 1 away. Sliced hard but foul. Schmidt with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. This to third. Caminero. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's 2. Still nothing. Pablo Reyes stands in. Roll to short, could be 2. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Pretty much did the opposite of what you want to do with the pitch on the outside part of the plate like that. Just rolled over, but good hustle down the line and got the infield knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run in the...
Throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. First and second, 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Zach Geloff. Hamilton is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base. Jones had a rough go of it in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little...
So 2 down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And a 1-2. Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Jones now at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Langoliers at third. Geloff at first with no outs. Line drive. Base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
First and second, no outs. Now it's Marcus Semien.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one's carrying. Gone. Home run number 15 on the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Drew Millis digs in now. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle, Jones. Sends it to first. That's the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on the short end. Jones, in his rookie season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ground ball over to Diaz, and that'll do it. So no runs here. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
A's leading by a run. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So digging in, Junior Caminero. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground to short. Toss to Naylor. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Leiter back to work. And it's fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 down. Junior Caminero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bite his ass. If I lay on you, you'll bite me, but he lay on you, just gonna lay there and take it. You full of shit.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Jones swings through it for strike 1. Fought off foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
0-2 now. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Giancarlo Stanton. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. In the air, center field. Ruiz moving under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. The Yankees down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll do it. The A's salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Jones had a rough go of it in this game. Singled and knocked in a run.
They got the
Sean Jones looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? Up now for Washington, Stone Garrett. One out, base is empty. On the ground to the left, Jones. Throw to first in time. So one out, nobody on. Sean Jones up next for the A's. He swings and fouls one off. No score here in the second.
You fuck nigga, bro. I swear I hate this bitch, bro.
Flares it into the outfield. Puts it away for the out.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a
So
chance
all
to
you
get
had to
his
do was
first
not
two
hit
innings
into a
with
double
under
play,
20
bro.
pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. The A's strand. Back in Washington, D.C. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a chopper out to short. One up, one down.
Now batter, the left fielder. The batter, shortstop,
Swing and a ground ball. Tenna throws to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
One strike away. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time. Ball game. And the Nationals take the series opener here at home. Jones had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Definitely did.
Sean Jones now at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
It's softly on the ground, left side. Fires over to first. And that's the third out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And here it comes. On the ground is short for B2. Nice stop. To first. And they get the out. Man at first, one away. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Late with the swing there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Damn.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Yeah.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Set for the bottom of the third. And now up for Washington, Jeremy De La Rosa. Grounds one to short. Jones. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Yeah.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these A's, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
High fly ball, right field. Garrett. 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Rutledge, the tall righty, 240 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Jones, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime.
Oh, 2 now. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt.
Do what?
On to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early.
Toss to Naylor, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Sean Jones. Rutledge back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Ripped to short. And they're down to their last out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
The Nats down to their final strike. Lined into right.
Me, that's me. I got it.
And that'll do it. The A's slug their way to a win in this one. Jones with a less than great game in this one. So 2 down, and now the shortstop, Sean Jones.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Jones with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And that one is lifted in the air. Wood. And that'll do it. Strand 1. They trail it here 4-0. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a base hit. Run scores. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's Marcus Semien. Two outs. Runner on the move. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Really really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
On the ground, could be two. Simeon to second, and a run scores on the double play. Two out, space is empty. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one. 1-1.
No, you know I would take the place the whole game.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. Ground ball left side, could be two. Jones tossed to second, and it's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Back here in Nationals Park. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Clearly ready to hit right there.
Here's Josh Naylor. Ground ball right side. O'Brien. Throw to first. In time. Ball game. And the Nationals win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Jones with an okay game in the loss. Sean Jones looking to bounce. 2 on, 1 out. Liover Peguero getting ready to hit. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. To short, could be 2. Over to first, and there are 2 outs.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
There's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. How about that double play?
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
One out. Runners at first and second. Liner snagged at first. Throw behind the runner that got him doubled off.
Kiss
The
my
A's
man,
straight
bro.
one.
Come
They trail in
on.
this one
Y'all be
3-0.
fucking me over with this bullshit, bro.
One down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. And a ground ball to first. Feed to second, that's one. The throw is wild and it gets away. No advance though. Ball didn't get too far away. Two out, space is empty.
Shortstop.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner on the go. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Two outs, nobody on. And here's the catcher, Kyle McCann. Slow ground ball to the right side. Newman. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates take this one in a blowout.
That's how you check a box to start your career, Boog. First MLB win in your first MLB start. Congratulations to him on a major milestone.
One down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Jared Triolo. Swing and a chopper out to short. Jones. Slings to first. That's it out. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Sean Jones. And a foul ball. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man at second. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ground ball. Peguero throws to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Two out, space is empty. Jones measures 6 feet even, 22 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and misses at the pitch
Hello.
off the plate.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time
Chilling.
to think in between pitches.
Man, I had a nice simple parlay, dog. I swear, dog. It's always something, dog. I think this shit rigged.
2 down, nobody on. This one
I
smacked
think
out to
NBA
left
rigged,
center.
bro.
Base hit.
Y'all down 0-2. OKC 1-1. Everything in the West 1-1, but everything in the East 0-2. 2-0.
Here's the left fielder.
Yes, sir.
Runner takes off, and ball 4 to aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Runner.
Double steal. Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that
Shit,
one.
I write in the chat, man. Listen, man. You ain't got long. Let's run this.
It can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher.
If he don't respond, then PK go give you the force win.
Sometimes.
Ryan Reynolds here. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. The flip, 1 and 2nd, double play. They can't seem to break through.
So they officially say GTA come out next year on the 26th. It came out the 26th of this year.
On the ground to third, Hayes. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing there. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sean
Nah,
Jones.
you plan to do that move from
1 for
Texas
3.
to Florida.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now the left fielder.
I ain't never seen him play. I think he all right.
Runner on the go. Up the middle. Hauls it in to end the inning. So a man at first. And now Ryan Reynolds. Grounder might be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Rebbia is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Jones with a fair showing in this win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
So 2 down. Ryan Reynolds here. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. The throw to first, and that is that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. Base is empty with 2 away. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo. Severino kicks deals. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throws across the diamond, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. 1 out and a runner at second. And that one fouled off. Strike two.
Big-time gem right there.
Oh, two.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Yeah, they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
One down. Will Benson, the next to hit. Severino. Hit on the ground to short. Nice grab. Over to first. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
On to the bottom of the eighth, and now Sean Jones.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Jones back to work. That one misses. Ball one.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hit in the air right field, and that went way back there, and that is way gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His 13th home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Jones had a good day at the office, even in defeat. Only one hit, a home run.
Oh, Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he
my series over.